This is the easiest AFK wool farm for Minecraft Bedrock, and it's going to allow you to get every color of wool completely AFKable, so settle in and let's build. The first thing you want to do is find an area to build the farm and make sure that it's somewhere you're going to hang out often, that way the farm is always working. We're going to dig out a 3-block wide hole and then dig this down 2 more blocks, so 1, 2. Dig this over so that we have a 3x3 by 1 block wide hole like this. We're going to sit down a double chest in the front here, with a hopper running into that chest. We're just going to do that by shifting, jumping, and clicking on the chest, and make sure that the hopper is running into the chest so you see that little nubbin, and that it is not running into the ground. That is extremely important. If it's running into the ground, it will not collect into this chest. We're then going to place down a temporary block above that hopper, place down a rail, and then a minecart hopper. Go ahead and remove your temporary block now, and the minecart hopper is going to fall on top of that hopper. You can now grab your rail from the chest, and we're going to place down a block going above that minecart hopper. It is extremely important that this block is a dirt block or a grass block, because that is going to be the block that the sheep is going to eat. We're going to place down a block right here just to make the hole a little bit smaller. Then we're going to grab our observer. We're going to go over to this 3rd block right here, leaving this 2-block space, and we're going to have the observer run into this grass block, which again is the grass block above that minecart hopper. You can make sure that it is facing the right way with the arrow texture pointing into this block right here, which we're going to place down a redstone dust and then a dispenser facing towards our hole. Next, we're going to place down a ladder on this block right here, just in case we fall into the hole. And then we're going to place down a trapdoor right here as well, just so that we can walk over top of it. We're then going to grab our glass blocks, and these do not have to be glass. However, I like being able to see the sheep, so you can tell what color the wool is going to be. We're going to place down a block right here as well, so that we have this little opening. And now we have to lure a sheep over here. So let's get that sheep right there, and we're just going to bring him into this hole. Now, it might be a little difficult, and in fact, maybe if we remove this block, it might be a little bit easier, because now what we have to do is trap him inside of here. So we're going to place down our glass there, push him in, and place down a glass block right here and right here, so that way he is completely trapped. And we are just going to throw down another glass block above him, or if you want to keep it empty, you can as well. I'm going to keep him nice and secure. I don't want him getting wet in the rain. And the last thing we have to do to get this thing working is put in our shears into the dispenser. And now what's going to happen is when he goes down to eat the grass, it is, oh, well, we're going to see right here. So the update, the observer is going to recognize the block update, which is then going to trigger the dispenser, which is going to shear the sheep. And if we go ahead and look in this chest, sure enough, the wool ends up inside of that chest. So this is a fully functional wool farm. Now that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, then be sure to subscribe and leave a like. My name is 1UpMC, and I will catch you guys in the next one.